Hello students, today we are going to start the poem The Letter A, which is of class 3. It is composed by Daren Sardelli. In this poem, the poet has told us the importance of letter A, which is very important. Without this letter, so many things or words you can say are not possible. Without letter A, there are so many words which can't be articulated, which can't be pronounced, which can't be said, which can't be formed. See, there are five vowels in English language and A, E, I, O, U. Among these five vowels, A plays a very important role. So, keeping this in mind, the poet wants us to tell the importance of letter A through this poem. So, let's start the poem first. I'm going to read it first and then I will describe it as well. The letter A is awesome. It simply is the best. Without an A, you could not get an A plus on a test. So it is very clearly said by the poet that letter A is awesome. Awesome means it's great, it's wonderful, and it is simply the best. Without an A, you could not get an A plus on a test because there is a grading system in these years. The child's performance is assessed by the grades. So if there is no letter A, no A plus will be given in the test. You would never see an acrobat or eat an apple pie. You couldn't be an astronaut or kiss your aunt goodbye. So here the poet is telling us that a acrobat is a person who performs difficult acts in a circus. So he's saying that you would never see an acrobat. You can't see an acrobat, a person who performs different acts in a circus, or you can't eat even an apple pie because it also starts with a letter A. You couldn't be an astronaut. Even you can't become an astronaut. A person who travels to space. Astronaut is a person who travels to space. So you can't become an astronaut. Or you even can't kiss your aunt goodbye because aunt word is also having A in it. An antelope. Antelope is a kind of deer. Would not exist. Why? Because again antelope starts with the letter A. An ape would be unknown. Ape is a kind of monkey which imitate people. Would never hear You would never hear a person say afraid or all alone. So these words like afraid and all alone they wouldn't exist because there is letter A in these words. The A's in avocado would completely disappear. Disappear means vanish. This word avocado would also vanish from the dictionary. And certain words like ankle, arm, and ear, they will also not exist because of the letter A. If letter A won't be there, see here the poet is telling us the importance of letter A by using different words. You can also think of some words which begin with or having letter A and they won't exist if there won't be any letter. So let's move to the next stanza. Without the A, you couldn't aim an arrow in the air. You wouldn't ask for apricots and almond at a fair because all these letters are having letter A, apricots, almonds, ear, arrow. All these are having letter A. So without this letter A, all these words would be useless. Aruba and Australia, these are the countries, would be missing from a map. Which map? World map. You would never use an ATM, an apron, or an app because ATM, apron, app, all these contain letter A. The Arctic fox and aardvark. Aardvark is a mammal that lives in a burrow, would be absent from the zoo, and vowels, as you know them, would be E, I, O, U because there are five vowels. If we'll remove A, there will be only four left: E, I, O, and U. Moving on to the last stanza, there wouldn't be an A chord. Chord, it is present in a musical instrument. So there won't be an A chord on the musical instrument you play. Let's appreciate, admire means praise. Appreciate means let's praise and admire. And applaud means should clap for letter A. So with this poem, through this poem, the poet just wanted us to appreciate this letter A, which is very important, and having so much of importance. I hope you understood the poem well and enjoyed it as well. Thank you.